I figure out a story to write for the contest.
Why don't you try counting sheep? That always worked for me when I was little.
Counting sheep? Sounds pretty rambunctious to me. Okay, let's give it a whirl. 1. Oh, wow, that's interesting. 2. Oh, wow. 3. Oh, come on. Is there only 2 of you?
Well, yeah. There are a lot of people that can't sleep. And there are only so many sheep in the world.
I never thought of that. So can you pop up and down as I count to make it look like there's more of you? Then I might be able to fall asleep.
I don't know. That's a lot of work for us. Have you tried anything else?
No, like what?
Well, there's massage, acupuncture, hypnotherapy, hot tea, sauna, lemon water, ginger with honey, lavender, potpourri, mint, long walk on the beach.
Mint? Did you actually say mint? Because mint sauce isn't exactly a relaxing aroma for most of us.
No, I haven't tried any of these.
Okay. No need to be grouchy. Wow, it's like she hasn't slept.
Okay, so when did this sleeping problem start?
Well, I had so many story ideas before, but today when I woke up, they were all gone. And now I'm worried about what I should write about. I just can't sleep.
You can't think of any of them?
No.
When was the last time you had all your ideas?
Last night when I went to bed, then this morning when I woke up, they were all gone.
Well, maybe I left them in Dreamland.
In Dreamland?
Yeah, maybe you dropped them somewhere. It happens all the time.
Oh.
Well, you want to go with us to Dreamland? Yeah, we'll see if we can find them.
Yes, that would be fun.
Well, it is. Just remember, you'll hear a lot of stories in Dreamland.
They tell stories there?
Yes, but not the way you tell them here. In Dreamland, the stories turn into lullabies. Every time a boy or girl thinks of a story, you'll hear it as a lullaby. Are you ready?
After you.
Okay, let's go. Hey, can we take the Lamborghini this time?
One day, a little salt shaker was born. His mom and dad, they named him Pepper? Huh? Now Pepper grew up and went to school, but he was feeling so ashamed. All the other kids laughed out loud when Pepper said his name. He was a salt shaker named Pepper. He was a salt shaker named Pepper. Now that's the silliest name ever. He was a salt shaker named Pepper. Poor little Pepper ran away to cry. That's when he met a donut guy who said, "My name is Bagel, it's silly too. I think we could be good friends, me and you." The next day when he went to school, his teacher did something super cool. She gave all the other kids silly names. Now Pepper didn't have to feel ashamed. Bagel said, "I'm glad your name is Pepper. Actually, I think it's pretty clever." He was a salt shaker named Pepper. He was a salt shaker named Pepper. It was the cleverest name ever. He was a salt shaker named Pepper.
It was my 8th birthday. My world was spinning with tears. My family was moving. I had to say goodbye and face all my new fears. stew away.
One day on my way to the science fair, sitting in our air-conditioned car, Mom said your grandparents got to school by horses. I thought, wow, technology has come so far. My sister said the car evolved from the steam engine, and look how nice they are today. Just then I saw a car, but I didn't see a driver. I thought a car driving itself? No way! Mom said, yes, that's a self-driving car. The inventors call that a Waymo. I said, but a car would need a brain to do all that. How does it know when to stop and when to go? Mom said, it kind of has a brain. They call it artificial intelligence. It's kind of like the machines are learning, a big advance in tech development. I got so excited for the future of robotic abilities. Artificial intelligence is full of new possibilities.
Friends come in all shapes and sizes, each one full of fun surprises. Doggies are some of the best when you're sad or just plain stressed. Be my friend, time we'll spend. Be my friend till the end. Some are old and some are new, and remember, just be you. Help bring them out of their shell. Be kind when they're not feeling well. Always play when skies are gray. Come what may, friends will stay.
I'm Blake. I live in the ocean. I'm not your average turtle. You see, I want more out of life. I love to build. It really is my passion. But then another turtle told me to just live an ordinary life. Then I entered a contest. I built the biggest sandcastle, but I was picked on and embarrassed. Then my mom, she gathered all the turtles and gave them all a message. She said, we must always encourage each other. Then I met a turtle named Jave, was an engineer. We began a building project that lasted 3 years. Don't ever give up, follow your dreams through. Even if you're a turtle, all your dreams can come true. They can come true.
Let's talk about Daisy, a sweet little rabbit who hopped through the desert while searching for food. But suddenly a mean fox tried to eat a baby bird. She stopped right there to help and save the day. A little further down the rode a poor sad kitty hurt his leg, so Daisy fixed him up without delay. Along came an eagle who pounced on Daisy. She was very frightened. Could she find a way to get away? The moon and the sunshine were up above watching. They saw all the goodness she shared on this day. They got together and made a powerful solar eclipse, and darkness quickly covered all the land. So Eagle couldn't see, and Daisy Bunny soon was free. So grateful to be safe again was she. When you do a kind deed for someone who's in need, you never know who might be watching and see.
Wow, is this Dreamland?
Yes! Do you love it?
Yes, it's so beautiful.
I know. Now let's try to find those ideas.
Where do we go to find them?
We should talk to Finchy.
Who's that?
He is the wisest bird you'll ever meet. I just have to warn you, he's a bit different.
What do you mean?
He's nuts. See? Completely bonkers.
I heard the voice of an elf named Noel in the mystical forest all alone. She told me all the elves had lost their magic, and now their Christmas spirit was gone. She said her village was full of candy and toys, and houses made of gingerbread. But ever since they lost their magic, there was nothing but snow there instead. Then suddenly, the snow turned into a big monster. There was something glowing inside. I pulled it out. It was a glowing orb. I saw Noelle's eyes open wide. She said, "Carol, you did it! You found our magic!" Just then, the monster disappeared. Her village was back full of Christmas spirit, with candy, toys, and Christmas cheer. Oh, Noel, Noel, I'll be back to see you again. Now I'm counting the days until Christmas, when I can come and see my new friend, my new friend. The even numbers were hanging in the sun when they heard a strange sound. The odd numbers were planning to attack, but the evens had a plan to rebound. 6 said to 9 that they were the same, only upside down. 2 said, "Hey, I'm a prime number, we all have common ground." 0 said, "I can be odd too. I might hang with even, but I'm just like you." The even numbers did their best to keep the peace with the rest. Most of the odds said, "Let's be friends," but some still wanted to fight. The battle began, odds versus evens, and the evens showed their might. They won the battle and the odds gave in. They were all friends from there on in. Except one, number 19. He was always such a pain. He never listened to anyone. All he did was complain. So 6 and 2 sang him the song. All the numbers sang along. We're not that different in the end, so come on, 19, and be our friend. Well, that did it. 19 finally agreed. He finally listened to someone else. It's about time. Now maybe he'll lighten up and have some fun. Huh? Come on, 19, get it together.
Frankie liked to help his papa in the garden. He liked to watch the vegetables grow. But Frankie didn't like to eat the vegetables. His favorite foods were pizza and tacos. So Papa said,
Let's plant these taco seeds, and how about these pizza seeds too?
Frankie thought that seemed kinda strange. He didn't know pizza and tacos grew. He watch the seeds grow. Lettuce and tomato, basil and oregano. Well, what do you know? It looks like Frankie's garden is where his favorite foods grow. Pizza and tacos, they grow in Frankie's garden.
In the town of happy food, it was a hot and sunny day. Top banana asked his friends, what should we play? Let's go to the park, but Grape said it's too hot. I'll turn into a raisin right there on the spot. Grape said let's go swimming. Pretzel said no way. I'll turn into a noodle in the water right away. How about the amusement park? But Cupcake said no. I'll lose my icing on the roller coaster when it goes. Hey, who wants some ice cream? Cupcake said to the crowd. Ice cream said to Cupcake, you better watch your mouth. It was getting late. The Foos could not decide. They could not agree on how to spend their time. Let's go to the movies, Cookie said to all the food. Suddenly the friends were in a better mood. The Foos went to the movies, and they all ate some goodies. Then Cupcake said, you know, you are one smart cookie. Look out for the newest superhero, Kindergarten Man, with his shiny gold K-badge. Go, K-Man, go! One day a boy was swinging on a swing. His name was Bud. Along came Mike, who was really, really mean, and he pushed him in the mud. He laughed and he called him Muddy Buddy, and Bud began to cry. Suddenly they all looked up and saw something flying in the sky. It was K-Man to the rescue. He gave Bud a K-badge and said,
Bud, be brave, spread kindness all day.
Then Bud said to Mike,
Stop being mean. Please ask nicely to play.
problem solved, everyone was happy. Bud smiled a great big grin. K-Man said,
Kids, always remember, kindness wins. Always be kind to each other. Take it from me, K-Man. Now, I'm off to the next kindergarten playground.
Lady was a ladybug who didn't like herself. She wanted to be someone else. Maybe a grasshopper, 'cause they can jump so high. But yup, no, they eat bugs. I'd like to be a bee, she said to herself. Making honey's an important job. Lady tried, but she just couldn't do it, so she had to give up. Then she saw a butterfly with colorful wings. Poor lady was just so small. She flew home to her mother, feeling so sad. She said, I don't want to be a ladybug at all. And then her mom said, just be yourself, don't be anybody else. You're beautiful the way you are. You can fly high, and ladybugs are kind. Your spots make you a star. So la 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 la. You're beautiful just the way you are. La 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 la. You're beautiful just the way you are.
Those aren't even remotely like any lullabies I've ever heard before.
Okay, here we are. Finchy lives in this cave. Be careful. Just jump in after us. And don't be scared. It's a bit dark in there.
Okay, I'm ready.
Let's go! Woohoo!
Whoa. Wait!
I can't play. COVID, go away. I won't see my friends till the virus ends. But wait, who is this? It could be my sis. Looks just like me. I dance, so does she. With my shadow, I am never alone. Even in the dark, when she can't be shown. Now I understand that I'll soon see my friends when the sun shines again.
Penny sat alone at the park. He was feeling really hungry. His friend Nickel sat next to him and said, "Hey, I'm hungry too. Let's go to the pizza shop and fill our empty tummies." Their friend Dime said he'd go too, 'cause pizza sounded yummy. Together they made 16 cents, 10 plus 5 plus 1. But the pizza cost 41 cents. Their plan had come undone. Oh no, their stomachs were grumbling. Now what would they do? Suddenly, 25 cents said, "Hey, I think I can help you." 16 cents plus 25 equals 41. Good friends plus a pizza party. Now that equals fun. Hi, Finchy.
What is this? What is that? A sheep that has a girl as a pet.
A pet? I'm not a pet. Ugh, I know I should have counted bunnies instead.
This is our friend. She's lost something important and we're trying to help her.
Oh, what's lost? Oh, what's missing? Tell me quick before the cat starts hissing.
Yeah, Allie, I told you, see? He's bonkers.
Well, she seems to have lost all of her ideas last night when she was in Dreamland. Have you heard about anyone finding some ideas?
You're in luck. Slap my wing. I've just heard of such a thing. Lend an ear. Grab the sound. Princess Tula found some on the ground.
Princess Tula found them? Oh, thank you, Mr. Finch.
As a knock on a tree, you're as welcome as can be.
Who's Princess Tula?
All right, first, let's get out of this creepy cave. Kids, can you help us out? All right, let's do it at the count of 3. Everyone will yell Dreamland, and then we'll try to jump, see? All right, let's see what happens. Dreamland at the count of 3. Ready? You're going to count with me now. Yeah, all together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Dreamland!
Oh, wee!
Princess Tula is the princess here in Dreamland. Oh, she's wonderful. Let's go talk to her. If she found your ideas, she will definitely give them back.
Oh, like a bee in a stew. It's so wonderful for you. Yeah.
Vinny Violin was very tiny. He had dreams of playing in the big symphony. First he learned the notes and scales, song details. The more he knew, the more he grew.
Must keep practicing to keep on growing, learning, showing, improve my bowing. Must keep practicing to keep on growing, learning, showing, improve my bowing.
Vinny never rested, he kept playing. Every day there were new talents displaying. Symphony friends quickly took note, gave their vote. Now he plays with the very best, didn't ever rest.
Rocco's tacos are tasty, and there's a secret recipe. Burrito Burger tried to steal it one night. Robbers on the site. Rocco got an idea. Served them a flaming tortilla. Mouse on fire, and they left in dismay to their hideaway. Rocco followed and saw and was in awe. Robots programmed to steal really wanted this meal. Burrito Burglar apologized to Rocco's surprise, so he gave him a job and he won't rob. Rocco's Tacos and Gio's Burritos, a flavorful friendship.
Sammy the squid has a beautiful home deep in the sea in Coral Town. Many reasons to be happy with life, except for his job which made him frown. One day instead of work he went for a walk, met a squid named Sherman and they had a real nice talk. So much in common they became best friends that day. Sammy knew eventually he'd work and couldn't play. Sherman decided that he'd work there too. Time flew.
In the cat town of Catopia, a dark cloud loomed in the sky. It followed the cats everywhere. It made them sick. It made them cry. Mayor Fluffy said, wear a mask and wash your paws to stay safe. This is the only way. That's when a cat scientist named Zelda got to work to save the day. She created a very special liquid that would destroy this awful cloud. Zelda became Super Cat. She was ready to save her town. Super Cat versus the Cloud of Doom. Zelda said, Cloud, I'm going to get rid of you. I've got a special liquid that I made. Cloud of Doom, you better be afraid, because I'm a super scientist and a super cat. You, Cloud of Doom, will disappear just like that. Catopia is bright and sunny now. All the cats say a big happy meow. Teddy was a dog who lived in a shelter. He dreamt of seeing the world. All he ever wanted was to visit different places and eat as much food as he could. Teddy was adopted by a girl named Emma who said, Teddy, I love you. They set out on a worldwide adventure. All of Teddy's dreams came true. He met a panda in China, paw painted in Paris, ate hot peppers in Mexico. Then off to Australia with its many animals. His favorite was the kangaroo. And now says, "Happy travels, everyone." Poor Cinderella lived in a big, dirty old house with her stepmom and her stepsisters.
You can call me Cindy, and this house isn't dirty. I clean it every day.
Well, you all know the rest of the story. The prince was throwing a ball. Every girl was invited in the town.
Hello, not me. Wasn't invited.
That's when Cindy's fairy godmother appeared, waving her wand around.
Watch the sparkles, lady.
The mice made her a dress. A pumpkin was turned into a carriage.
Ew, not getting in that. I'm allergic to pumpkins and mice.
Come on, Cindy, put on your glass slippers. It's time to go. She danced all night until the clock struck 12.
Gotta go.
She left one glass slipper behind. The prince wanted to marry whoever fit the slipper, but there was no one he could find. Poor Cindy was the last girl he asked, "Would you try on this glass slipper?"
Ew, no way. Other people's sweaty feet have been in that thing. I'm not putting that on. Sorry.
But Cindy, don't you want to marry the prince?
Yes?
Then try on the glass slipper.
It fits. I'm marrying the prince. See ya. I'm out of here. Going to the palace. Good luck keeping this house clean, stepsisters. Never coming back.
Okay, the princess lives at the end of this trail. It's a little bit of a walk from here, so we need to hurry along.
But I'm already so tired.
How much sleep do you get?
8 hours a day. At least another 10 a night. You know, unless some people keep me hopping. Now, maybe you could count bunnies next time, huh?
Let me sleep on it.
Bella always wanted to be a detective like Sherlock Holmes and Nancy Drew. One day while at the park, her crime-solving dream came true. She found a wrapper from a Hopewell's Hell bar laying right there on the ground. She decided she'd catch the litter bug at the park. She had a stakeout plan. She saw an old man eat a Hopewell bar, but he threw the wrapper in the trash can. She watched again the next day. Everybody threw the wrappers away. Then she couldn't believe what she saw, a Hopewell's wrapper on the ground. It was the president of the Environment Club who was tossing all the wrappers around. She said, "Haley Hopewell, you're a litter bug." Haley said she wouldn't do it again. Bella said, "Why don't you plan a day to clean the park with a group of your friends?" Crime solved and now the park is clean, thanks to Bella, the investigator, keeping it green.
Down in wintry Sunnyville, the weather was half warm and half chilled. People came from miles around to see this awesome town. They ran out of space for everyone, needed a bridge a ton, but without money they were stressed. Billionaire's son played chess. They challenged him to a game Sun Lost Village would claim the funds that they needed for their aim. Chess game was won by a smidge. Villagers built the bridge. They're such a powerful team together. They got their terrain. The secret of their clever scheme, strength and some clarity and solidarity.
There once was a star, she shined the brightest by far in the nighttime sky. But she was so lonely, all the other stars formed constellations together way up high. Even though she was the biggest and the brightest, her sadness had no end. she was just a lonely shooting star looking for a friend. Then one day she saw a group of stars. She was feeling kind of brave. She blasted over and said hello and asked if she could play. Because she looked different, she was afraid she wouldn't fit in. But the other stars said, "You're one of us. Come on, let's take a spin." Now she had so many special friends all together. They're a star community. They light up the sky brighter than ever in a constellation called Unity. Unity. Chester was a cheetah who was different from the rest, 'cause he was born without spots. All the other cheetahs liked to tease him, 'cause he didn't have any black dots. So he left home with his head hung low. He was on the search for spots. He asked a hippo, who gave him spots made of mud, but in the heat, the mud dried off. He asked a kind giraffe,
"Can you give your spots to me?"
My spots are permanent, don't you see?
Then he met a monkey who didn't have a tail. The monkey said that he was teased too.
But then I realized that I was unique and very special, just like you.
So Chester went home with his head held high. He was so proud to be such a special guy. So keep your head held high. You're special, that's why. Keep your head held high. Keep your head held
Toto the turtle lived in his very own small log. Animals stole his food 'cause he couldn't jog. Friends tried to help him with gifts to make him quick. Skateboard springs, wings to fly, a trampoline for jumping high. Nothing worked, Toto went by himself to cry. Alone he felt sadder, and so he came back home. Got a great idea, there was no need to ever roam. Toto asked the animals not to take his meal. They agreed, apologized, and said you have a deal. Next time you find yourself with a challenging ordeal, tell them how you feel. Johnson's moved to Gloomyville, full of so much loneliness, until they gave the neighbors beautiful cards, fruit, veggies, and goodwill. This inspired all the town to plant a garden. Soon they'd come around, share picnics in a park with a nice playground. Spending time out in the sun, together bringing happiness and fun. Life was a thrill. Welcome to Joyousville.
The strangest lullabies I've ever heard.
Hi, Princess. Can you help us? We have a friend here named Allie, and she lost all of her ideas when she was here in Dreamland last night. Finch said you might have found them. Is that true?
Yes, that's right. I found them all. They're amazing. Here, let me give you your ideas back. I remember! Yay! I'm so curious. Which idea are you going to use for the contest? Actually, I have a new one. What's that? It's about my adventure here in Dreamland.
Are we gonna be in it?
Yes.
Oh, I feel so sheepish. Hey, if all goes well, maybe someday you could write for the Wall Street Journal.
Oh, that was bad.
All right, Allie, it's time for you to go back. The night is almost over.
And always follow your dreams, Allie.
Except for the one where you show up for your math test wearing your polka dot PJs.
Whoa, that was weird. Hey, Mom, where's my tablet? I got an idea.
We're walking to where I stand, and all this time you held my hand. It's faded